Hello and welcome to this video about drawing emotes in Photoshop. Emotes can be used for Twitch or Discord, and let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is get a new document. So you're going to click File and then click New, and then you're going to click, for me I already have it set up in custom, but you're going to want the width to be 500, the height 500, and the resolution 72. Then click Create, and here you have your workspace, your canvas. So next I'm adding layers. Layers are what you use to draw all the layers. So first you want an outline layer, you want a color layer. Now I'm doing a black layer picture. Next is shading, and next is highlight. So you want these to be in a certain order. The outline you want to be at the top, highlighting and shading under that, and then color you want to be below all of that, picture at the very bottom, and black just in between picture and color. Don't forget to delete the background layer. You see there I grabbed a photo from Google, just of a hamburger, and now I'm resizing it to fit most of the square. It's okay if it cuts off a little bit. Something to note here, you don't want to take cartoon photo because then you're stealing someone else's work, I feel like, with a cartoon photo, unless you're going to change it dramatically. So I would take a real photo of something and then cartoonize it. Here I'm doing the outline. So for the outline, I'm picking a color from each specific part of the picture and I'm making it darker. That's how you want the outlines to be. You don't want your shading or highlighting to be darker than your outline, so just make sure you have it dark enough. Now we're in the coloring stage. So I clicked the color layer and I'm picking the colors with the color picking tool and just coloring it in. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect at this stage. We will fix everything up later, so just color it in, don't worry about mistakes, and move on. Okay, and we're about to move into the highlighting and shading phase. It is best to have them separated because just in case you have some overlap or something and when you're fixing it with erasing, it's just easier. Now, I did notice when I was editing it later that I actually put some of the highlights in the shading and some of the shadings in the highlights. So, that's just me because I was preoccupied making a video, I think, but you should definitely separate them. So with the highlights, you're just picking that same color and then making it brighter. And with the shading, you're making it darker, but not darker than the outline. And here we're in the stage of fixing everything up. This is the little nitty-gritty stuff. You'll see here why it's hard to have everything on the same layer when I made that mistake of doing that. So you want them to be separated in the layers for when you're doing the nitpicky stage. Okay, so now when you're done, you're going to... Oh, and I used the black background because you can see more with the black background, especially when you are coloring over the lines. You can really see that. So I really like editing a bit with the white background and then going to the black background. Okay, next we are saving the image, changing the image size. So I'm just going to show you what it will look like on Twitch on most devices. It's going to be very tiny. It's going to be 28 on both categories there. Click OK, and then it's very tiny. And okay, now I'm going to undo. Excuse me, I'm going to undo, and then we are going to save it to the size Twitch requires for emotes, and that is 112. So click image size again, just change it to 112 and click OK. Perfect. So that's the size that Twitch requires. Next, you're going to save it. So click File, go to Save As. I saved mine to the computer, and I just have a folder with all my emotes. And always click the PNG. That's what you want to save it as, so you don't have a background. Just name it and save. And I always click the smallest file size. And there you go. That's your hamburger. So anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos like this, and pop ideas in the comments for new emotes for me to make.